their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, pick it off. Bro, the ball tipped in my hand 4 times, bro.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. This is Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
This dude, he won't stop going for it on
any football team. Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks.
Bro, I'm trying to catch it.
To make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there,
yeah, my quarterback is on bullshit, bro.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball. Way better than
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on the last drive, but fell incomplete. Looking deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
I mean, it's on his 30-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
I don't know why.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a handoff. Guys going right. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
That is so gay, bro. So gay. I wonder why the fuck my witch-card isn't working.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Oh, damn, bro.
On fourth down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
What? Bro, I can't buy a pick right now. I think I literally ran up to the
Jets
line.
offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On second and a couple. Trubisky got a man. It's Brown. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Breida. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On second down, a run with Breida. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
He doesn't have enough arm strength.
Trubisky will throw.
I'll play with that command, but that's how mine is too, but
not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They go with Jacobs. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Trubisky. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
56, Mike, 56. Watch the run. Hey, exit. 56, the mic, boys, 56. Check 56. I'm trying to collect.
On first down, Trubisky. Check down to Breida. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Looking to throw again.
Bro, why is he running up like a bitch, bro?
He'll get this into the hands of Burrito. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, he played that ball wrong as fuck, boy.
For the Jets. They're looking at a 1st and goal from
it should have been.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4,
like, he
and
can
it
have
brings
those
up
little
2nd
runs
and
up the
goal.
middle.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, I'm a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Calling no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
You see the difference between the first game and this one?
Here, 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Really,
the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stepped and forget that bend don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Oh, he's just getting those tackles to where, like,
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Oh, he's getting these tackles,
nowhere
man.
to escape, and he goes down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flies.
I understand how he's able to hit sweaters out, my man.
Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own.
Yeah, I've seen a lot
of
them.
He puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs. Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down.
Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, finds the mic, finds the mic. Get him, get him, get him. Echo, echo. Hut. Ready.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Looking for his receiver sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, and Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Kenny Clark, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and now it's 3rd down.
Bro, what? How is he getting these? Bro.
Get the ball.
What's that? Because he's literally just like somehow diving 5 yards away in the perfect tackle.
And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Like
hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that officially. Give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. They definitely have time to get the field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I got to take the field goal.
Now Trubisky. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15.
That's the straight speed right there.
All the way in. Touchdown. A big play there. As the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Yeah, it's probably done. Probably got to restock it now.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
If he wasn't using her in that safety doing, that probably would have. He probably would have been there.
Yeah.
Like you said, it is just speed.
I mean, that was just straight speed because I was there. I mean, he just outran him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Oh, got him right back.
And he'll take this one in for a touchdown. Marquise Goodwin in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle.
You see it?
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
If you want to, we can.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, to resupply it though.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Play action. Now Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. Now a give coming right is Breida. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And Adam Gase having a belief in his guys. They're going for it.
Hey, do I go for 2 if I score?
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And as a result, possession switches hands.
13-6. You think you can stop him?
They start on the ground with Gase.
1 minute left. I got all my time out.
And they will get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped 10 yards. 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator.
I was just kicking and trying to stop him. I was kicking to go tired and trying to stop him.
Can't be happy.
Yeah,
the 2, like, they don't put you. I mean, it's really
on 1st
put you
down, a
up,
running
but
play ends up going backwards.
he can't meet you
Get
with field
close
goal.
to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Because then if you don't get it, you're definitely going to, like, you definitely have to stop him. Man. Like, he's going to try and force something if you just tie, because he's going to try and win the game. And he might force something, he might pick it, or something like that. But if you miss the 2-point conversion, I mean, if you get it, you're God. If you don't, you're ass. Okay.
If you don't, on 2nd and 14.
Yeah, that's how it is, man.
By Shepard. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That throw good for a couple that brings up 3rd down.
Oh, I have too, so. Yeah. So these real quick. 164 down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. And a huge play that time. 46 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Gase. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Why did you face mask him with 15 seconds? Bro, I lost my fucking field goal, bro. That shit is gay. That is gay as fuck.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
I'm down fucking. It's 11. He's at my 3-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Gase again. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Sticking a field goal.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot.
And the way he's kicking, bro,
they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
He's not kick. For some reason, none of his kicks are going in. It's like the corner of the end zone, so like I can't return anything.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
Don't try,
out right.
Don't try to balance, please.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
12 more yards there and another first down.
What's the play that works?
How many seconds
to the
left?
ground on first, it's Geis, and he's heating up.
You don't have like a new
scrimmage.
go-to play?
Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
No, fucking 4 seconds left
on the 8th play of the drive.
But we just saw a great example of what we
trying
talked
to
about with his
best
coach
player
prior to the game.
one-on-one.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Prevent.
Huh? Yeah.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there.
Man.
After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's not. He doesn't even have a better team than me. It's just
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Field goal. Confess over there in the line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run.
No escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Breida, he'll try the right side. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Stop him once.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure I play deep because he just got that speed out here.
The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. They run again with Breida. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Oh, now you want to pull
it. Certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points.
You want to go for it?
I don't know. I'm better not left it out. Really be done.
What are you seeing here?
He's only up by 3.
That number is still
If he don't get it from there, that's another.
Already touchdown. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Who? Oh, the Patriots game?
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Drives, so
but also have to remember,
no
they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
That shit is crazy, dude. Literally every other... The Colts are in their own derivative. Fuck. Everybody has 3 losses.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Lets it fly for Thielen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed.
The conference winners is going to be
picked up by Keanu. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Some good games.
I mean, no matter what, they're going to have a divisional winner come out of that conference no matter what. So.
Oh, look, this is literally the game. James versus his first game. He won against the second game.
Now Trubisky on first down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. It brings up second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
And now he has another computer game. Plays the Jets. Plays Dwayne. Regardless of whatever happens to him, he has another computer game.
Running out of the gun here, Breida.
I mean,
pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion in a very short
he has how many losses right now?
Maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down.
Yeah, but he has how many losses right now?
The Jets on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7.
Jets, Patriots, and Dwayne. Well, hopefully the other conference people they face split.
He can run for it, and he
I know, but he can. It depends on how good his teams are, and that like they could split against each other. Like he might. I mean, if he go unless he misses all, or he don't play all the games, then they just eventually loses somebody.
You're the franchise quarterback, the face
That's
of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory.
I mean, no matter what, somebody's
down and
playing that
protect
conference.
yourself
Y'all
and
gonna
not
have
take hits like that.
Right now, y'all are gonna have to get lucky to get into the playoffs.
They run for Breida. He is not going anywhere. They stop him for
I'm gonna have to get lucky because
both the Patriots and our Jets are undefeated still.
They gotta lose 3 games.
So yeah, they gotta lose 3 games. And I think what you played us.
Now a give right side. It's Geis.
Well, both of them really, because the first one's going to get in, and the second one's going to get in.
And you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that.
Basically, we need them to lose.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
It's always 2 spots in the wild card.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush.
Not if they lose. If they lose to each other, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for both of y'all to get in, it's something going to be crazy. They have to lose.
Because Dwayne's beating him right now. That was good.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Looking for Shepard deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Then they got to lose outside any other user games that they have, and I don't play neither one of them.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
but the best would be they split or one lose both.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that
so right
flag
now
in the
we're
back
probably
pocket.
rooting for the Jets.
Jets offense coming up now.
There ain't nobody else good, though. Right? The Ravens not good, so they're going to be trash.
Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
Maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time he has the ball.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. That'll be complete to Breida.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. That one right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to like that.
Oh, he plays you again?
Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run with Breida. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trubisky to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Back to throw. This is caught, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. In for the score, and the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
How much time left?
A minute 4.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Kenny Clark in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
The one you would have had that pick if you would have played the ball the whole way. With that little hesitation.
Picked off at the 19.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
I mean, it is
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Go. 56, Mike, 57.
Throwing now is Trubisky. He's going to look deep down, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Stay in this game. I have to go see if I can get Calamari real quick.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense.
Have you got something different?
That touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Nah, but I'm hoping like my players' development, like, shit will
go up. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson, eluding the pressure running. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Jets, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, that dude, Kyler, is impossible to get. I need like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd pick, some shit like that.
Who we play for?
The Panthers. You said what, man? You got your mic muted.
I wish they showed you, like, before you submit the trade, how close it was. I got two first round picks.
What you mean?
I didn't know I had 2 first round picks.
Who's the other pick you got?
I got Indianapolis and New England. Got 2 from Baltimore.
Yeah, it ain't worth nothing. I want to use it again. You gonna be at the bottom of the draft.
Yep. So they took my first round pick.
Well, yours ain't gonna be worth nothing either, though.
No, it probably will be, since I got like 4 losses now. Hold on, let me see something here. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad. I can probably get Kyler Murray.
Yeah, right.
If I get him, what you giving up for it?
I'll give you anything you want.
What if you try to trade him, actually? If you try to trade him.
Everything on my damn team. Different combinations. Huh?
Have you traded like one of your best players?
Bro, I done traded everybody. Leonard, Tremaine Edmonds, Colin Fuller. Fucking, they don't want them. I done change people's positions to what the positions that they need, but they just don't want none of them. Like, it'd be like close, but it don't be like there. Like, I need something like, I understand it because it'd be like the age, then the scheme fit, then it'd be like the overall, the development. Like, it's like, I don't have that combination of like if I had like a 24-year-old 90 overall with a superstar development, if I had that, I would have him. And like the first round pick, the first pick.
Nigga, what? Did you listen? He said your phone don't rank as a snail.
What?
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more birds than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
Oh hell no, my niggas in here doing it. Look at weak.
I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them.
Go ahead and collect this 31,000. In my living